Simmers, it is Cristeysims here. If you're new to my channel or returning, welcome. It's a pleasure to have you. If you are new to my channel, please know the setup of my video. I always include a visual walkthrough in the end, so make sure to stick around for that. Now you guys, we are continuing Collab month, and if you missed last week's video where Vilma Wood and I made the perfect proposal spot for your Sims, I will be linking it in the description below, so make sure to check it out after this video. Now, we are continuing with Collab month, and for this week, I have teamed up with a very special doctor to make the perfect wedding destination only using base game. Now, you guys, I just gave you so many hints, and I think you know by now who I'm talking about. I am talking about the one, the only doctor in The Sims, DoctorAshley! Yay! I am so excited to finally have the opportunity to work with my girl Ashley. It has been a long time coming. For those who don't know, Ashley and I started our channels around the same time, and we happened to bump into one another, which really is such a really cool thing that we did, because ever since that we have been very supportive of one another, and I am so happy to have Dr. Ashley in this journey with me. Now, for those who don't know Ashley, she is best known in her channel for making beautiful base game builds, but she also includes some really fun LPs, and she also is starting this new series in her channel, so go check out my girl Ashley. Her link will be in the description below, and her subscriber button will be at the very end of my video. Now, you guys, that was a super long intro. Now, I am super excited about this build. Now, Ashley made the building and the structure that you see here. It turned out beautifully. I absolutely love everything that she did, all the little details. It came out so perfect. So make sure to check out the video. And I had the task to do the landscaping, and I am so happy that I got to do the landscaping, and I really wanted to connect the perfect proposal spot to this venue, and I kind of wanted to continue on with the theme of the landscape and continue on with these very beautiful Valentine's Day flowers, and I wanted it to look super elegant. Now, I wanted to add really key features in this destination, and one, I wanted to make sure that I added a gazebo, which I did. And also the second thing was a water fountain, beautiful backdrop for future wedding photos. And I wanted to add more than one beautiful opportunities for you to take beautiful wedding photos, so I added those. There should be 3 that you could take beautiful pictures in. And the reason I wanted to add that is because, you know, I came up with this idea, and I came up to Ashley and I was like, hey, I would really like to have, you know, the perfect wedding destination for, you know, my Sims, and I wanted to make sure that I added those elements, that the venue had everything that it needed, and I could take gorgeous, stunning photos of my Sims and then put it in the walls. So that was the goal for this build. We really wanted you to have like a one-shop stop. Did I say that right? I don't know, but you know, I wanted you to have everything in this build. And you guys, it's nothing but base game, which is such a great thing. Anyone could download this. Everyone will have, you know, every little thing that was added in this build. So that is something that I'm super excited to be able to be a part of and have you guys experience a beautiful wedding. Now, I did add also a pink moment here, just like I did in my proposal one, and it's right here, you could kind of see it. I added different flowers there. It's such a very pretty moment. I took lots and lots of pictures of my bridesmaids and the bride. It's really gorgeous, and I love it. It came out so good. And I had to add the rose bush area, and The reason why is because, like I told you in my last video, I did get proposed in the rose garden, so that's just kind of my personal touch to it. You know, it has a little story there, and it just reminds me of my experience. So added so much little details for this video. Now you guys, with all these little details, it took forever. Now in my last video there wasn't as much landscaping as this one, and when I told you that before my hands were cramping, this this really was hard, and my hands were cramping so much, but it is worth it. It turned out really nice, and I needed to add the gazebo. Now I wanted to make it just like the structure that Ashley made. I wanted it to really tie in with what she made, and I think it turned out really similar, and it's such a nice ad. And you know, this is an idea if you want like a bigger venue. Like, I feel like Ashley made a beautiful venue, but if you kind of want like an outside wedding, you could have that too. You could just simply remove, you know, the gazebo and have your tables and chairs there. There's so many things you could do with this build, which is why I think this is an amazing wedding venue. It has absolutely everything. And the reason I added the gazebo is because I envision there being gorgeous photos there, which I will include in the end. So make sure to stick around in the end, because you will see some of the photo opportunities that I was talking about. And this little circle here that you see now, and I'm adding all the water fountain details. Now, the reason why I was so key that I needed this is because in my personal wedding, I was able to go to a beautiful location and have beautiful stunning pictures with water fountains and stuff, like, and I wanted that for the Sims, and I wanted to make sure that there were so many opportunities, and I wanted the lighting to be perfect at night and it lit up and everything. So I'm really happy to how this turned out, and I'm so happy that I got the opportunity to work with my girl Ashley, and I hope there's more in the future for us collabing possibly. And you know, thank you so much for tuning in, you guys, and in a few short seconds there will be a visual walkthrough and beautiful photo opportunities that I was able to have with my Sims. So stick around and enjoy. Have a great day. Bye.